Good morning everyone. Today we discuss about disorders of alimentary canal. Disorders of alimentary canal. Inflammation, jaundice, vomiting, diarrhea, constipations and indigestion. These are the disorders of alimentary canal. First, inflammation. Inflammation is common disorder of alimentary canal. Common disorder of alimentary canal. Inflammation is caused by bacteria, virus, parasites. Bacterial. Bacterial inflammation. Helicobacter pylori and Salmonella typhi. These are the causes inflammation of the alimentary canal. Helicobacter pylori. Helicobacter pylori causes peptic ulcers. Helicobacter pylori causes peptic ulcers in the alimentary canal. Salmonella typhi also causes inflammation of the alimentary canal. This causes perforations of the alimentary canal. And virus. Some viruses causes inflammation of the alimentary canal. For example, HIV virus that causes diarrhea. Next, parasites. Parasites are Parasites. Roundworm, pinworm, hookworm, threadworm, flatworm and entamoeba. These are also causes the inflammation of the intestine. We also discuss about roundworms. Roundworms causes blockage of intestine. Roundworms causes blockage of intestine. Pinworms and hookworms and threadworms and flatworms. These causes perforations of the alimentary canal. Entamoeba also causes the ulcers of the alimentary canal. Ulcers of the alimentary canal. The symptoms of the inflammation is swelling, heat and burning sensation. These are the symptoms of the inflammation. Next, jaundice. Jaundice indicates the malfunction of liver. Malfunction of liver. Jaundice is caused by the accumulation of bilirubin. Accumulation of bilirubin in the blood. The symptoms of the jaundice is the change of color of skin, sclera, nails and urine. These are converted into yellow color. In jaundice, the skin sclera. Sclera means white of eyeball. Skin, sclera, nails and urine. These are converted into yellow color due to accumulation of bilirubin in the blood. The symptoms are also anorexia. Anorexia means lack of appetite. Appetite means ఆకలి లేకపోతే. Accumulation of bilirubin causes skin, sclera, nails and urine are converted into yellow color. In jaundice persons, the stools are pale color because actually the stools are brown color due to stercobilin. Stercobilin gives brown color in the fecal matter. Stercobilin is formed from the bilirubin. Stercobilin is formed from bilirubin. The fecal matter is brown color due to the stercobilin. In jaundice persons, the stools are pale color because of the absence of bilirubin. This bilirubin accumulates in the blood. Next, neonatal jaundice. It is common in newborn babies. It is caused by accumulation of bilirubin in the blood due to more breakdown of new RBCs. More breakdown of RBCs in the fetus. Because the lifespan of newborn babies RBCs is 60 to 90 days. In adult, RBC lifespan is 120 days, but in newborn babies, the lifespan of RBCs are 60 to 90 days. So, neonatal jaundice is common in newborn babies. The neonatal jaundice is treated with blue light. This blue light converts the bilirubin into excrete substance. These excrete substance eliminate through the kidneys. These are the neonatal jaundice. Next, vomiting. Egestion of stomach content through the mouth. Egestion of stomach content through the mouth is called vomiting. A feeling of nauseous. A feeling of nauseous causes vomiting. Nauseous means kadupulo teppudam. A feeling of nauseous causes vomiting. Vomiting is a reverse peristalsis process. This reflex is controlled by medulla oblongata. Vomiting reflex is controlled by medulla oblongata. The vomiting center is medulla oblongata. Important. Vomiting center is medulla oblongata. Next, diarrhea. Abnormal frequency of bowel movement. It causes discharge of liquid fecal matter. In diarrhea person, the intestine secretes more amount of liquids. more amount of liquids, this liquid material is not absorbed by the intestine. This liquid substance is not absorbed by the intestine. This is eliminated through the fecal matter. In diarrhea persons, the food material and the water is not absorbed through the alimentary canal. This diarrhea causes dehydration of the body. These patients are treated with rehydration, ORS solutions, oral rehydration solutions. In diarrhea, important point, decrease the absorption of food, and water. Decrease the absorption of food and water. Next, constipations. Constipation is irregular bowel movement. Irregular bowel movement of alimentary canal causes constipations. Retain of fecal matter in the rectum. Important. Retain the fecal matter in the rectum. In NCERT, colon. Many reference books refers rectum. In NCERT, colon. Retained fecal matter in the rectum. This fecal matter dried due to low amount of water. Gives fiber food. Constipation is treated with gives fibrous food, more fibrous food. Next, indigestion. Indigestion means improper digestion of food. It causes a feeling of fullness. It is caused by over-ingestion, spicy food, and anxiety. These causes the indigestion. Next, calorific values. Gross calorific value. The amount of heat released from the complete burning of 1 gram of food in a bomb calorimeter is called gross calorific value. Gross calorific value means the amount of heat released from a complete burning of 1 gram of food in a bomb calorimeter is called gross calorific value. Next, physiological value. The actual amount released in the human body during the burning of 1 gram of food is called physiological value. Physiological value means the actual amount of energy released in the human body due to complete burning of 1 gram of food is called physiological value. The physiological value of foodstuff is carbohydrate. Gross calorific value is 4.1. Physiological value is 4. Proteins. The gross calorific value of protein is 5.65. Physiological value is 4. Fats gross calorific value is 9.45 and physiological value is 9. These are the calorific values. Next, malnutrition. Intake of specific nutrients which can be either inadequate or excessive is called malnutrition. The term of inadequate is undernutrition. The term of excessive is called overnutrition. Undernutrition. Inadequate nutrients in the diet causes various deficiency diseases that are protein energy malnutritions. These are caused by the deficiency of proteins and calories or both. These causes protein energy malnutrition. Examples of protein energy malnutrition are kwashiorkor and marasmus. Next, protein energy malnutrition disorders are kwashiorkor and marasmus. These are common in undeveloped countries. These diseases are common in undeveloped countries. These are the protein energy malnutrition disorders, kwashiorkor and marasmus. Kwashiorkor, deficiency of proteins only. Deficiency of proteins causes kwashiorkor. Deficiency of both proteins and calories causes marasmus. It occurs in the more than 1 year child. It occurs below the 1 year childs. It caused by the replacement of mother milk by other foods. This caused by the replacement of mother milk by other foods. This food contains high calories and low proteins. It is caused by replacement of mother milk by other foods. This food contains poor in both calories and proteins are poor in the other foods. Or early second pregnancy of mother causes marasmus. Next, due to low plasma proteins causes extensive edema. There is no edema. In marasmus, no edema. In kwashiorkor, extensive edema is present. Next, subcutaneous fat is present in the kwashiorkor. And fat is disappear in the marasmus or reduced fat present in the marasmus persons. Next, hair changes in kwashiorkor. Hair changes into reddish color. There is no change in the color of hair in marasmus persons. Next, wasting of muscles and thinning of limbs. In kwashiorkor, wasting of muscles and thinning of limbs. In marasmus also, extreme wasting of muscles and thinning of limbs. Skin appears swollen in kwashiorkor. In marasmus persons, skin is dry, thin and wrinkled. Appears old persons. In kwashiorkor, swelling of body parts. In both persons, kwashiorkor and marasmus, failure of growth and brain development is poor. In both cases, kwashiorkor and marasmus. The growth is failure in both persons, kwashiorkor and marasmus. Next, overnutrition. Intake of excessive food causes obesity and overweight.